Hey, what is going on, guys? Sports15 here, and today we have episode number 1 of a brand new series, Minnesota Twins franchise. It's going to be a rebuilding franchise. I haven't done one of these yet, and I really enjoy doing them. If you guys have seen my Toronto Maple Leafs rebuild franchise or my New York Islanders, it's going to be similar to that, but obviously with baseball. I have no idea why they're ranked 7th, but they have a pretty shit team. We're going to turn instant trades on. Forced trades makes it like everything you want goes through. Instant trade just makes it happen then and there. So you don't have to sim a few days after. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. In this episode, we're just going to basically be checking out the team, stuff like that. So first, we'll go through managed roster, okay? So our rotation, we have, this is going to be our rotation for this year. I'm probably going to sign a few free agents. We probably have like 10 mil cap. Yeah, 10. Everybody usually starts off with 10 mil cap. So our rotation is pretty shit. So we got Worley, who's pretty decent. He's 25, 84 overall. We'll check out his stats. He's got pretty good stamina. Not so good velocity. He's more of like a control guy, I would say. Control. He's like a hybrid guy. So Worley's definitely going to be our best pitcher this year. I wouldn't mind to get somebody one that is like a little bit better than him, just so Worley doesn't have to handle the staff. It probably doesn't make that much difference, but still. So then we got Alex Meyer, who is a top prospect. Don't know why he's a B potential. We got Kyle Gibson, who's pretty good. A potential 78 overall. We got a lot of guys in the 70s. And then our 4-starter is Pelfrey. I'm probably going to send down Kyle Gibson for the year. And then maybe Meyer as well. Just so I don't stunt their growth. Because if they have a bad year in the majors, then their potential could get worse. Like Gibson could go down to B and Meyer could go down to C. Even though Meyer is a B, I'm probably going to not be using him because we're going to be making a ton of trades and stuff for more A potential guys. So other than that, we got Mike Pelfrey, nothing special. Scott Diamond, who's a Canadian, but they always give him a D potential, which I don't understand because he pitched pretty well last year. DeVries, Carrera, all these guys down here. We got another B potential, Barreras, and 2 more B potentials here, Wimmers and Wheeler, and that's it for our pitching staff. So now to the pen. We got Jared Burton, who's pretty decent. He's 85 overall, 31 years old, B potential, and he's making a little bit too much than I would want for a relief pitcher. He's making $1.4 million. It's a little bit too high, I would say. Then we got Casey Finn, who's a right. These both guys are righties. We got Brian Dunsing, who's a lefty. He's more of like a long relief guy. He's got 70 stamina, so he'll probably be our long reliever unless we call up another extra pitcher or something, and we can move him to middle relief or something. Maybe we could roll with 2 long relievers. We got Josh Renicky, an old ex-Blue Jay, so it's pretty cool. We got those are 4 guys that are over 70 overall, so our pen is nothing special. And also, after we're done this, I'm going to go through guys that I might want to be looking to trade away. Now, potential-wise, we got Melotakis. He's B potential, 65 overall, 21 years old, so he could potentially get a little bit better. And then other than that, we just got like C's and D's. Now, closer, we got Glenn Perkins, who's really, really good. He's a lefty. He's going to be our closer for the year. I might move him at the deadline because he's 29 years old, and we can get a top 50 prospect closer and move them in next year or something, and hopefully we can like all the guys that are good right now, I'm probably going to be getting rid of just because we're shit now, and I don't really want to have like I want to get rid of them so we can get more prospects. That's how I'm going to put it. And then we got like a C and a D potential, so we got no like prospects for closer. Now at catcher, we have one of the best catchers in the major leagues. We have Joe Mauer. He has a 99 contact versus righties, but his power versus lefties is only a 30. So he's mostly a contact hitter. He has a 46 power versus righties, so and he's also 99 clutch, but his durability is a 67, so that's probably what I'm going to be working on for him. We also have Ryan Domit, who can play the outfield, first base, but he's probably going to be DHing for us this year. Potential-wise, we have Dan Rolifing and Chris Herman. So those are two potential guys. We also have Drew Butera, who used to be in the majors. I don't know why he's so bad in this game. We got a couple C's there. Now, at first base, we have 31-year-old Canadian, 86 overall. We have Justin Morneau. He's making $4.5 million. So if we can get something back for Morneau, maybe trade him. But I really like Morneau. But he's probably going to digress now just because I don't know how the patch has worked out because I haven't done a sim franchise for a while since the new patch came out. But other than that, we have Kenny Vargas, who's a B potential. So yeah, probably going to be moving Morneau if the right trade appears. Now over at second base, we have Brian Dozier, who's going to be our starting second baseman this year. He's 70 overall, 25 years old. He's a C potential, which means that I think the highest they can get is like 79 or like 80 maybe. Yeah, so other than that, we have Eddie Rosario, who's 61 overall. He's in Class A. We're probably going to move him up to Double A so he can actually play a little bit. And then he's a B potential. So now at third base, we have Trevor Plouffe, who's going to probably be our starting third baseman this year just because I don't want to play Miguel Sano. If you guys want to tell me how to pronounce it, just drop that in the comments section. And then we have Jamie Carroll, who's 39 years old. He's most likely going to retire after the season. But he's A potential for some reason. I have no idea why. And then we have Travis Harrison, who is in Double A. He's 61 overall, B potential, yeah. So Sano is probably going to play in Triple A this year and probably going to stay there for the next couple years. He's our future third baseman. He has a lot of power, and he's only 19 years old, so he's going to be a stud most likely. At shortstop, we have like absolutely no prospects and nobody to play in the bigs at this point. We have two guys that are 62 overall, Florman and Olmond. So shortstop is a big need. In left field, we have Josh Willingham, who I really like. Very good power hitter. He's got a 97 power versus lefties. Great power hitter, but he's 34 years old, and he's probably not going to fit into our like big movement. So we're probably going to need to move him at some point in the next, like this year or next year. Most likely this year. Lots of trades this year. And then we also have 69 overall Max Kepler, who's a B potential, and he's only 20 years old. So maybe I just want to point out all these B potentials. Not that like B potential is anything crazy. Just they're all right. Now in center field, our starting center fielder this year, we have Aaron Hicks, who's an 80 overall. He's only 23 years old, but he's B potential. But we have Byron Buxton coming up right after him. He's 19 years old, 73 overall already. He's probably going to play this year, definitely in AAA or AA. I'm not sure which one yet. And then probably leave him down there for next year because we're not going to be doing anything special next year either. So, yeah, so now in right field, we got Chris Parmley, who is a 70 overall, 25 years old, B potential. And we also have I don't even want to pronounce that guy's name. He's 21 years old, 69 overall, and B potential. So that's our right fielder. So now let's go through the guys that I might want to trade away, and we might make a few trades in this episode. So here we go. There's some guys that we have. Let's just count up how many guys have over 80 overall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We only have 8 guys over 80 overall, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 A potentials, but I wouldn't count Glenn Perkins in there, and I wouldn't count Mauer could be counted in there, and obviously Jamie Carroll shouldn't be counted in there. So let's go have a look at the free agency. I kind of want to pick up a pitcher, Dallas Braden preferably, just so he won't get worse, because if I picked up Pavano or Millwood or anybody, they would most likely get worse. But Braden is only 29 years old. Sorry, burp right there. He's only 29 years old, and I wouldn't mind giving him a 1-year deal for. We'd probably have to send somebody down. Release somebody. So there's a D potential. There we go. Let's try and get him for a 1-year deal. Probably 2.5. Yeah, there we go. A little overpaying him, but it's worth it because he's probably going to be our #1 starter just so we don't put the pressure on Vance Worley. And then Meyer and Gibson are going to play in AAA, and then Pelfrey, Diamond, and Veras are probably going to be our 3, 4, 5. So I'll be right back after I look for a trade, guys, hopefully for some prospects. Alright, so I have a trade here. There's actually 2 possibilities for this trade, but the first one is like the first one, we'll say. It's Trevor Plouffe for Zach Britton. He's 25 years old, lefty, 78 overall, but he's A potential. Wouldn't mind getting him, definitely. But Trevor Plouffe, he's 26 overall. I was thinking of making him my starting third baseman, but we can go out and sign a free agent. He's a B potential, so wouldn't be losing much because we also have Miguel Sano coming up behind him in the next couple years. But the other part of this deal was we could put Aaron Hicks in there and also get Dylan Bundy, which I really like. And then I think we could go sign Grady Sizemore just to play center field for this year as a placeholder. So I think we're going to do it this way, this deal right here. So we can get Bundy and Britton. And they're both, we'll check out Bundy. He's only 20 years old, 79 overall. His MLB service clock has already started, so we could probably play him in the bigs this year. He's 79 overall, so he could definitely make our rotation because our third guy, Alex Meyer, he's not even going to play for us. Pelfrey's a 78. He's our #3, so Bundy could potentially be our #3 this year. So I just want to look around and see if there's anybody else that would be willing to throw in. I noticed they wouldn't be minding to give up Nolan Reimold. He wouldn't be a bad bench bat. And then let's check around. Danny Valencia, I wouldn't mind. He's an ex-Twin. Brian Roberts, 35. He's pretty bad. Is there any pen arms that we could just pick up just to make our bullpen not too bad? Is there any like other guys for the rotation? Garcia, he's 36. Jurgens. No, I think we're just going to get Nolan Reimold. So we're trading away Trevor Plouffe and Aaron Hicks for Nolan Reimold, Zach Britton, and Dylan Bundy. Again, making our team a little bit younger. Nolan Reimold's only 29. I just noticed that. So he maybe could get a little bit better. So that's going to be this trade right here. So, yep, and we got it. So I will be right back, and hopefully I will have some more trades. Alright, guys, so I think I have a trade settled here. There's just a few things that I might want to look at with this trade. So it is Josh Willingham, a 34-year-old, a very big power hitter. He's pretty much our biggest power hitter, I would say, yeah. So he's 34 years old, so I was thinking of getting rid of him already. And in return, we're going to get Leonis Martin, A potential, 24 years old, 69 overall. Probably going to be playing in AAA this year. Maybe we could, like, as he comes up, Buxton will come up. So maybe make a trade there sometime, maybe. We'll see. So also in this deal, we are getting Robbie Ross, a 23-year-old B potential lefty out of the pen. I don't mind getting a B potential because from the bullpen, B potential isn't that bad because I guess just like relief pitchers, B potentials just like that's like the A potential for bullpen, and then like A potentials are just like way up there. So we got Robbie Ross coming out of the pen this year. Then we'll have like a big 3 in the pen, I guess. He's a little bit more of a long reliever kind of guy, so we'll probably use him as middle relief. He's not that big of a power pitcher. And then as well in this deal, we have Matt Harrison, who has like ace stuff, and he usually gets up to a 90 or like a 93 in this game. He's A potential, 27 years old, a little bit older than the other guys that I have, but he could use a little bit of that veteran stuff. So he's 27. He's good all-around pitcher, and he's a lefty. So I think we're going to do this deal right here. There's just one thing. If we can get David Murphy instead, I would so much rather that. I know that it's probably better to get Martin, but I really like what's his name? Yeah, I don't think we can get him. So we're just going to settle for Leonis Martin, and we're going to execute this trade. And I think I'm going to go look for one more trade. I don't want to do them all in one episode. So, yeah, let's go. I just want to have a look for a shortstop, so I'll be right back, guys. Oh my god. This is one of the glitch trades that are in the game for some reason, but I think I want to do it. You guys will probably get a little bit mad at me, and you can probably already see this trade. Just have a look at this. This Eddie Rosario guy is 21 years old. He's a B potential 61 overall. In return, we're going to be getting Josh Rutledge, a B potential. So we're getting a better guy, same potential. He's 2 years older, but he is like 20 points ahead of him. So Rutledge is way better than Eddie Rosario. And we're also getting top 50 prospect, Nolan Arado or whatever. So he's 22 years old, 73 overall, A potential. He's going to go well with a Miguel Sano. And then also Trevor Story to solve our shortstop needs. There's just one thing I wanted to have a look at. Maybe we could take off Rutledge and get like a superstar if they would want to do that now. Don't think that's... We could get Dexter Fowler. We can get De La Rosa. Like, this is just one of those glitch trades in the game, guys. I don't know what's wrong with MLB. This is just part of the thing that ruins the game, but you gotta do it because it helps out your team so much. So we're gonna do this right here. So we got a lot of things settled right there. We're going to go end spring training. We're going to set our lineups. And this episode is probably getting a little bit on the longer side. So we'll go manage roster. We're going to call up Dallas Braden. So our rotation is going to be Harrison, Braden, Worley. Then Bundy. And not Britton. Well, yeah, let's go Britton. Send down Gibson. Send down Pelfrey. Send down Diamond. Send down Vrias and Correa. He's going to go through waivers, but hopefully nobody picks him up. We'll call up Robbie Ross. Call up Brian Dunsing and Josh Renicky. Glenn Perkins is up. We got these three guys. We probably don't need you. Well, Doma's probably not going to catch this year, so yeah. I just want... Like, this happens a lot. I wonder if he will get better if we move him to first base. No, he gets a little bit worse, so we'll use him as catcher. Just leave him there. So, Morneau's up. I was really thinking of trading away Morneau. Maybe at the deadline. Maybe even Mauer might go at the deadline, something like that. But I wanted to say my relief pitchers, basically just Burton and Glenn Perkins, till the deadline. Because whenever you get to the deadline... guys go for bullpen arms go for a ton. So let's call up Rutledge. He's gonna be our starting second baseman. We could probably send down Escobar, Sano. Which one? We're probably gonna play you in AAA and you in AA, unless we can play Sano at first base. 74 overall. Now, what is he going to be? 76. So, let's play him at first base. We'll move him to first base for now. Move you to triple. Can we use... I want to sign a third baseman. Is there any good third baseman out there? Scotty Rowland, but he's going to get terrible throughout the year. Freddie Sanchez. Let's see if we can go just make a quick trade. I want to sign you to a deal. We're probably going to have to release some guys. Definitely not getting rid of Byron Buxton. Go to Class A. C, D. There we go. Release you. Grady size. Still full. 1 second, guys. Okay, so we went from the bottom last time. B, C, D. Rafael Perez. So Grady Sizemore. Will we have enough room on our roster this time? Off to 500K? No, not yet. Not yet. B, C, D. There we go. And Casper Wells is a guy that the Jays just picked up off waivers. And we'll go to 500K, still full. This is getting annoying for me and for you guys. Another D right there. Goes trying Grady Sizemore. Please be able to sign. Still freaking full. This is getting annoying. There's another D. Please sign now. Still freaking full. I guess it's because I made so many trades. D right there. Is there any more D's? That sounded kind of gay, but yeah, I think that's all of the D potential guys that I have. I have to say potential after it, or I know I'm gonna hear it in the comments. Yeah, there we go. So we got you for center. We're gonna quickly call Grady up. Who's on the 40 man? That shouldn't be. Send you down to triple. Remove you. Add. Still not. So we'll go to 40 man. We'll remove you. Go to. This is a long process, guys. I am sorry. Fuck. I hate when this happens so often. Okay, now to center field. Please add. Holy crap. Let's just remove like 5. You're there, so remove you and remove you. So that, if that is not enough, holy cow. Thank you. There we go. So you're called up, and we were going through our roster. So we got Seno at first, so he'll probably be called up next year. That solves our problems at first base, which I really like. And his secondary position, I want it to be third base, just in case. Then we got Rutledge at second, 80 overall, yeah. Third base, there was no options. We might make a trade a little down the road. I don't want to call up you yet, so I guess we'll roll with Jamie Carroll for a little bit. Shortstop, we're going to need to fill that. We can send you down, get off my team. Nolan Ramos is going to start in left field for us. Grady Sizemore in center, and Parmalee in right. So let's go have a look for some trades just for some guys that can fill gaps right now. Write down a few positions that we need. Third base, we need a shortstop. We need a right fielder. So I think that is it. We got all the other positions covered. Let's just check out our pen. Dunsing, you're going to go long relief. I think we could use one more bullpen arm. Okay. So I'm trying to get my lineup set before the season. Who was supposed to be in here? Yeah, Dallas Braden. So our rotation's going to look like, I don't want to go lefty, righty. So that looks good to me. So we're going to go Harrison, Worley, Braden, Bundy, and Britton. So that is our rotation. Our pen, we got Dunsing at long relief, Robbie Ross, Casey Finn, and Renicky at middle relief, and Burton Perkins setup closer. Maybe look for another setup in free agency. That's one thing that we could get in free agency. I kind of want to get Brian Wilson. So hopefully we have enough. Fuck. I hate it. I hate it, guys. We're going to have to release this guy, Nick Blackburn. A long time Minnesota Twin. Bigger contract. Bigger. $3 million. Oh my god. 3.5. There we go. So we got you. We got Brian Wilson. Fear the Beard. Call you up. So that solves that thing right there. I'm signing a bunch of guys to 1-year deals so I don't have to deal with their contracts later. So let me just cross off relief pitcher right there. And I'm going to go look for a trade. See if I can get it all done in one trade. Unless we can go look right here. So right field, Casper Wells. Not going to fill in there. Scott Podsednik, wouldn't mind him. Tyler Green, I believe he's Canadian. Let's just sign Scott Rowland. But first, you know what we have to do? We gotta cut somebody. So let's sign up Scott Rowland. We're running out of cap space. But we're gonna sign up Scott Rowland. He's gonna play for us this year. Hopefully he doesn't get too bad, so it solves our third base problem. I'm just trying to solve most of our problems. Taylor Green, we're probably gonna sign you. C-A-D, there we go. There's one guy. Taylor Green, 1 year, 500K. You gotta sign for that, bud. 550, there we go. So we got Taylor Green there. And in right field, there was a guy that I really like. He's Canadian, if you didn't know. Michael Saunders. Let's see if we can pick you up, bud. We're probably going to have to give up like an A potential. Because unless we can, yeah, we can give up Kepler. I just really like Michael Saunders. Is there anything else we can get in this deal? Holtzen would be amazing. Noesi. Taiwan Walker, no. Low, we can get, I think we're just gonna leave it at that. And this, we'll just leave it at that, I believe. Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave it at that. Unless we can use Brendan Ryan as like a utility infielder. There we go. So we got that trade done. And let's go set up our lineups. We just gotta call up, who did we just sign? Oh yeah, Taylor Green. We gotta call you up. We can send you down and remove you. Add you or not. Remove. And that should be good. No. Oh, so annoying. This is a very lengthy first episode, guys. Shortstop, Taylor Green. Shit. Okay, if this one doesn't do it. Taylor Green. There we go. Call you up, and we'll set the lineup. So, we got Rutledge at second base. He's probably going to lead us off. Center field, we have Grady Sizemore. Joe Mauer, catcher. Morneau, first base. Domet, DHing. In right field, we have Michael Saunders. In left, we have Nolan Reimold. At third base, we have Scott Rowland, and this position should be shortstop. There we go. So I just want to get everybody in, and then we'll set the lineup. So we got at third base, Scott Rowland. Center field, Sizemore. Actually, I'm going to cut it here, and I'll be back whenever I'm done all the lineups. Alright, so we have our lineup set. We have pretty much the base of the lineup right here. So we got Grady Sizemore leading off. He's our fastest guy, I believe. I should have checked that. Saunders is pretty fast, but he's definitely not going to be our leadoff guy. Taylor Green's not a good enough hitter. We're definitely going to need to send some guys down. So we got Sizemore leading off, Rutledge at 2, Mauer at 3 because he's our biggest contact guy. He's got a 99 contact. We got Morneau cleaning up, Domet in the 5-hole, Rowland 6, Saunders 7, and Reimold's 8, and Taylor Green 9. The only thing that changes whenever we go to the National League, Domet moves to left. He plays outfield. He plays right field, but outfield, same thing. So he's going to play left there, and then we're just going to take out Reimold in whenever we go to the National League. So yeah, that's pretty much our lineups. I just need to send down some guys. Whenever we have that, we should have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to send down 3 guys. We're probably going to send down the right fielder, this catcher, because we already have Domet. Right field catcher, and Parmley. 2 right fielders, and the catcher. Okay, so just send these guys down. Yep, send you down, bud. Sorry. And there we have our lineups. So that might be it for this video, guys. Let me just make sure. The way the series is going to work is I'm going to play one game per episode. This episode, I don't think I'm going to play a game because we're not going to start the sim till next episode. So yeah, so I think that's going to be it for this video, guys. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.